Alrighty, guys, we are back. I don't know what the hell happened, but the chat broke again. And a little too short notice for me to do anything about it, so I guess we just gotta deal with the broken chat until next time. Alright, guys, so of course we got the silhouettes here for the two heroes. Looks like Ectordeer and Hortensia to me. So probably Engage/Heroes for Christmas this time. It's pretty interesting because usually we don't get heroes for Christmas. I mean, I guess we got that Christmas Bruno one time. But for the time being, I guess this is like heroes for Christmas here. Okay, so we got a bunch of modes to do. What's going on, chat? Ray Experto, what up? What's up, Ray? Oakward RX? I am totally not saying that right. Thanks for fixing the chat, yeah. Professional streamer Tacho over here. Couldn't fix the chat, so just literally copy-pasted the YouTube chat into the live stream. Yeah, I don't know what happens. So every now and again, this seems to happen where the OBS, like, custom stream thing that I use will just break for no reason. I have no idea what causes it, but it just, like, happens all the time. 4Multi says, yo, what's good? What's good, man? How you doing? Y'all ready for Christmas? Y'all ready for the second coming of Busted Christmas? Man, if they pull another Three Houses Christmas banner on this one where the units are just, like, far and away better than the rest of the game, I don't know what to say. Like, that would just be awful if they go ahead and do that again. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully it's very tame, but it's Christmas, so it usually isn't. Rogue Bladeed, what's up, man? Vocaloid says, good evening, Tacho. How are you? Doing pretty good. How are you, Vocaloid? That is the actual question. It doesn't matter how I'm doing. It matters how you guys are doing. Oh, by the way, have you guys heard what's been going on in New Jersey with these drones? I kind of peeped it a little bit, and well, it was like second-class news compared to the CEO shooting that happened in New York. But apparently there's been these, like, random drone, like, flying around in New Jersey, and a lot of them, too. It's not like one or two. It's like an entire fleet of drones just invading New Jersey. Got no idea what that's all about, but it's pretty interesting, right? What do you guys make about all that? Satachi says yes, but that's because I live there. Oh, wow. Oh, man, Satachi is in New Jersey. So have you seen the drones yourself, Satachi? Or have you just heard about it secondhand? Totally can't wait to see these Christmas units invalidate Tree Man and Needhogger like last year when they invalidated Kvasir and Gulvig. Well, I mean, to be fair, Gulvig didn't get power crept until summer, so she took like half a year before they actually power crept the mythic Gulvig. Whereas Ectordeer, when did he come out? He came out in July or June or something. Him and Haythrun were on the banner prior to the release of Choose Your Legends 8. So, actually, it's about the same time period, right? So, like, they both are going to get power crept presumably 6 months later. So, I guess that's the lifespan of a unit in Fae, is 6 months. If you've lasted 6 months, then that's pretty much it. You're about to be put on the shelf. I haven't, but I keep hearing about it. Yeah. It's pretty interesting, too, because I'm in New York, so I mean, anything that happens in New Jersey is pretty close by. I'm curious about what all the fuss is about with these drones, but at the same time, I don't really know if it's anything out of the ordinary. Like, the first thing everyone's going to be jumping on is aliens, UFOs, and, like, all that nonsense. I don't think that's the case. But then at the same time, like, what actually is it? Because there's so many of them. I thought Tacho was from Chicago. Nah, Zelgin. I wish I was from Chicago. They got some good food in Chicago. Fabricio Statzner. It's easy to power creep. Just break everything else in the process like they've been the whole year. Yeah, pretty much. At this point, I mean, it's harder to maintain your status than it is to actually get power crept. If a unit lasts longer than a year, that's just unheard of in this game. Not a common occurrence whatsoever. I heard people talking about the drones in Pennsylvania, but didn't know what about until now. Yeah, it's a pretty strange story. One that doesn't really make that much sense, but at the same time, when do these stories ever make sense? Unironically, think base Edelgard is better than her. Oh, base Edelgard versus this Edelgard, the winter one? I don't know about that. I mean, the base Edelgard is very good, though, with her refine. Just being able to, like, pre-charge specials, get that instant Gale Force. She's a very good AoE Gale Forcer. Particularly in Aether Raid's offense. You need a rare unit like Bride Catria to last for a while. Yeah. What's funny, too, is that the rare times we get units that just last, like Brave Hector and Bride Catria, instead of power creeping them, like they try to power creep them and they fail. And then what they do is they just recreate the unit again. So that led to Christmas Cordelia and Ascended Dune, where they were just carbon copies of the previous thing. So they really don't want us to be using these units for longer than a year, it seems like. Or even longer than 6 months, roughly. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure we got the... Before we hop in here, we want this Gulveg here to have the correct setup. Alright, I guess we can go with that. Yeah, that should be fine for this. Okay, let's go ahead. I wonder if a 3 houses unit will somehow make it into this banner. That seems to be a Christmas tradition. Yeah, you are right about that. Like, it's always a Christmas armored unit for the Tempest Trial. Like, we had Felix, we had... who else? We had Claude one time. There was one before. We had Ignatz as well. Like, it's been a non-stop barrage of 3 houses Christmas armored units. And then on the banner, we get, like, Hilda. We've had, who else? Annette was one of them as well. Just non-stop, man. Okay, so we need a red unit here. I've got every color except red. Which is pretty good. If we got a Felix in here, that would be great. Felix probably just busts this mode wide open. With all the actions that he gets. Unfortunately, we don't have a Felix friend, though. That kind of sucks. Yeah, this... I mean, it's always a menace trying to find the right friend for this mode. Let's see. What do we got, though? Alright, we can go with Valentine Crom, I guess. I like having Gale Forcers in here, though, so, like... I guess we could try this. We could try the Summer Edelgard. I'm surprised I don't have a single friend here with Felix as their friend unit. That seems like a no-brainer. He seems like one of the more common units that people would set up as a friend. But I guess not. Guessing Christmas Yuri as a Tempest Trial unit. Oh, that could be possible. Are we actually going to get 3 houses, though? It seems like it's going to be Engage and also Fire Emblem Heroes this time. So I'm not too sure if we're going to get another Engage Christmas. Or Three Houses Christmas. We finally broke out of Three Houses Christmas jail, presumably. Imagine we get another armor healer, but they're good. Yeah, when was the last time we got an armored healer? I think it was Lissa, right? That one time we got Lissa as an armor healer. And prior to that, we had also... Oh, man, who was the other? We totally had another one. I think it was Erica. Christmas Erica. It would be interesting to get more different armor types, because we don't have an armored dancer yet. Which, I mean, for good reason, right? But, like, it would still be pretty cool to get one. Lissa was in axe armor. No, I'm not talking about baby Lissa. I'm talking about the other Lissa. There definitely was an armored Lissa that had a staff. I'm pretty sure about that. I just don't remember which holiday she was from. Oh. Okay, this actually might not be too great here. I didn't use Crom's assist yet. Guess we could go... Wait, actually, did I? Well, I guess we can use it again. Huh. Alright, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Yeah, we totally could have did that a lot better than I ended up doing it, but... Alright, sure. I guess this works for the time being. Day of Devotion, I believe. Day of Devotion, Lissa was the staff armor. So what was that, like Valentine Lissa? Day of Devotion? It's like one of those Fae made-up holidays. Because there's no such thing as Day of Devotion in real life, but I guess in Fae they have it. Would an armored dancer with dancer BST penalty score like a cavalry? I don't know what they would score like, but it would just be interesting to get one, I think, because we've filled out most of the different weapon type with movement types already, so I don't know, I think it would be cool to just, like, finish up the rest of the ones that we're missing. God damn it. Freaking Leo, man. With all that range, I'm not going to be able to get Tiki out of the way. I should have actually taken her C-skill off for the first version, so she doesn't force herself to have save. Tiki having save on her refine is like the most annoying thing. Alright, how about we try this? Wait, why can't I... Alright, there we go. Alright, we'll get rid of him. And then I think I can just move Tiki up. No, actually, that doesn't work either. And then this Edelgard doesn't have reposition, so... I guess we just let him attack Marnie. It's so annoying. Oh, man. Alright, Rogue Bleed says, oh my god, Christmas Vander sounds so awesome. Oh, that's actually a pretty good idea. He's got the beard for it, right? Like getting a Santa Vander. That would work. Leo can't do anything. Yeah, I know Leo can't do anything, but what we want here is to get all of the KOs with the right color. Otherwise, we don't get all the points that we could possibly get here. Alright, let's just start by getting Marnie over there, I guess. And then we'll get rid of Yukimura. What Instance needs is to finish the other half of skills, not just attack, speed, or res. Yeah. Nah, but by the time we get the rest of the skills that we're missing, they're already going to get power crept anyway, so it's like... What's even the point anymore? Because they never even finish... Remember Brazen Attack and Speed 4? Remember that skill? How that was the only Brazen level 4 we ever got? And they just never thought to release all the rest of them? I wonder why that is, huh? Okay, Huh. Alright, we want Edelgard to get out of the way for now. Let's get her, like, over there, I guess. And then we gotta somehow get Marnie out of the way, too. Huh. Alright, is he still isolated? I guess not. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this. Problem now is that Silas is just gonna attack Marnie. Man, this is brutal. I think we're going to have to redo this one. Hopefully Marnie doesn't... I mean, Marnie is... Well, now Tiki is going to tank Ryoma here. I think she's going to kill him. Yeah, aw, man. Alright, that sucks. Alright, so much for that. Alright, nice try. Leo Altivez says, yeah, this year I can't keep up. When there's a rerun, the skills are already power crept. Yeah. That's another thing I don't like, is that you're never done building a unit. Because the skills just keep on getting better and better. Everyone praises Fire Emblem Heroes for the skill inheritance, like how you're able to keep all your old units alive and keep them relevant with new skills, but that also comes as a double-edged sword because you're never done building a unit. Like, for example, hold on, let me find something that I've got here. Let's just pull up some random plus 10 that I've given stuff to. Okay, how about Lumera? Where is Lumera? Alright, yeah, so check this out. At the time I built this Lumera, this was pretty much the best possible stuff you could give her. So, Speed Smoke 4, Special Spiral 4, Vital Astra, Attack and Speed Ideal 4. At the time, I mean, that was pretty good, right? Like, that was about as good as it could get for Lumera. Nowadays, none of these skills are even viable. Like, not a single one of these skills is actually going to be doing anything now. So, I built this Lumera with the intent that she'd just be done and I could move on to the next unit. But no, if I want Lumera to still be viable, I gotta keep on pumping more skills into her. So, like, that's another thing I don't like about the skill inheritance feature in here, is that you're just never done building units. So you can never, like, stop building something and then move on to the next thing. Whereas in pretty much every other game, you can finally reach an endpoint where you've put all the investment you need to in a unit and they're done. And you can just move on to the next one. So yeah, people like skill fodder in this game, but also it comes at a pretty high cost. Especially when power creep just keeps on invalidating all the old skills. Flying Yeti, what's up, man? Probably the only skill that is good after months is Lagu's Friend. Yeah, pretty much. But we're getting a lot of alternatives for the other movement types now. Like, we got Reopening, and then we got Slick Fighter, and the other fighter. What was the other fighter one called? The one that, oh man, the one that Hector came with. I think it was Wily Fighter 4. So they're trying to get non-pierceable DR passives on other movement types. And then we have Wyvern Rift for flyers. So pretty much calves are the only movement type now that don't have a like really good non-pierceable DR B skill. But they could just go for reopening, I guess. So alright, G-Triet says, hey Tacho, do you think X distance counter is more niche focus rather than staple build? Yeah, I'm not really too high on distant counter echo. I don't know why so many people are. Seems completely unnecessary to me. Like, you're better off just right now, Null C Echo for your Omni tanks is definitely the best one. And then if you're a flyer, then you go for Soaring Echo. So not really much need for Distant Counter Echo at the moment. Also, the Distant Counter A skill that we've got, Distant Bonus Doubler, is already good enough. So you don't even need to, like, you don't have to run it and then worry that you're running a suboptimal A skill just to get Distant Counter, because, like, Distant Counter Bonus Doubler is really good. Okay, we got to try again here. Really sucks that nobody has Felix here. Would make this so much easier. But let's see here. What is even going to help us? Like maybe Elincia? If only she had Gale Force. Does anyone here even have... Okay, we have Eliwood. Good old Eliwood. Remember this guy when he used to be good? And here's another example of what I was just talking about. This kit would have been pretty good on him. Like back when he got his refine. Near Trace, Swift Sparrow 3. Like, that used to be the pinnacle, man. Nowadays, this entire kit besides Gale Force is just garbage. So you can never pack up a unit and then move on. You just gotta... You're building one unit for the rest of your life, basically. Oh man, is there any like solid Gale Forcer we've got here? Okay, Celica, but she doesn't even have a ring. Like, does anyone here even have rings equipped? Like Gale Force and a ring. Do we have that? Okay, nobody. Man, I need to get some better friends. Okay, this I might go for that Selif if we don't find something better. This guy might be okay, actually. Alright, maybe Fallen Crom. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with this Fallen Crom. He's got Gale Force. He can reposition and move again. That's probably about as good as we can ask for at this point. Princess Pisces. Splash Tomato. What does Splash Tomato do? Backup fam. DC Echo not being able to be used on Beasts is the only reason I pulled for Hector. Oh, is that true? I'm pretty sure you can give Beasts Distant Counter Echo. Or do you mean to say that that's the only reason you pulled for Hector is because you can use it on Beast-type units? Christmas Minotaur about to add -70 to attack and defense stats, yeah. Goodness gracious. How insane is the power creep going to be this year for Christmas? Hopefully it's not as outrageous as last time, but we already know the drill. We've been here enough times. We know how these guys get down. Okay, this time we'll try something a little different. Hopefully this time we can get it done. Princess Pisces says, nothing, Tacho. I just see their name a lot in the leaderboards. Oh. Yeah, I am familiar with them. Splash Tomato. I think I have him on my friends list, actually. It's a very familiar username, but I've got so many people on my friends list that it's... Sometimes it gets hard to keep track. Arcus. Christmas Minotaur. Oh, read that one already. How long before we get distant counter effects in the B and C slot? Ooh, interesting. I would probably think never. Because we've already gotten, like, enough sources of distant counter. We've got it in the A slot. We got Sacred Seals for it. We have it as an Echo skill. Like, that's probably enough. At least I would have to imagine that's enough. But when it comes to Insys, things are never enough. Speaking of friends, are you partaking in Binding Worlds? If so, who did you send out? I sent out my Crom. Actually, did I send... I might have sent out my Ninja Lin, actually. I don't remember. It's either Crom or Ninja Lin, because those are my two most built-up units. This encounter is really a generic effect at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Also, it doesn't help that a lot of units that would want it already have it built in. Like, most of the units just come with this encounter built into their weapon now anyway. So, it's like a moot point running it as a passive or, like, seal or echo skill or whatever. I'm so excited for the hot Christmas Dear Daddy. Brat Charlie. I know a lot of people are going to be very happy about him. Dear Dude is like one of the more fan favorite OCs for sure. He picked up where Bruno left off. Okay, I don't remember where the enemies spawned in last time. I think the colorless unit is going to be over here. And there was a blue unit down there, that Silas, I think. So we're going to want Crom probably on the top part. Yeah, let's see how this goes. All right, yeah, pretty much. Oh, wow, we basically got it exactly as I wanted it to go. All right, Sukun-kun. Okay, very interesting. Wonder if I'll get to the point where a unit gives this encounter as a bonus. Probably. Like, just start a turn status bonus doubler. That's definitely going to happen at some point. Considering we got start of turn Null Sea Disrupt from the Felicia. Nils Frazier, what's up, man? I was hoping I could save orbs for the new Emblem hero at the end of the month. But Dear Daddy has me in a chokehold. Uh-oh. Sounds like we got a Dear Dude simp over here. We got Kakarot in the house. What's up, man? Dear Dude, I've been calling him BDSM Muscle Moose. Is he a deer or a moose? I'm pretty sure he's a deer. Well, at least I think he's a deer. He might not be, but I'd have to imagine that he is. Wow, imagine that. Imagine Legendary Xander actually being able to tank something in this day and age. There's no way Crom is going to get killed here, right? Like, should I just play it safe and run away? Yeah, because, not going to lie, this Xander kind of scary here. Alright, hopefully we'll be able to take him out here. Alright, first and foremost, let's try to just get some buffs. All right, we'll put Crom, like, over there, and then... All right, maybe now we... Yeah, there we go. All right, we just had to get the repo off first. Yeah, so, speaking of Kakarot, someone in here was named Kakarot. So, have you guys been watching Dragon Ball Daima? Like, is anyone in the chat keeping up with that? It's such a shame, too, because I personally think Daima's been pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. And then the fan base reaction to it is so, like, salty about every little thing. It's like, oh, first of all, they're mad because everyone's a baby again. Then they're mad because the designs suck. Then they're mad because the power levels are lower. It's like, dude, come on. What more could we possibly ask for? I remember when Dragon Ball Super was airing, and people were so mad about that, too, because, like, the animation quality sucked. The writing was terrible. The first, like, 30 episodes were just complete filler, just retelling the movies. And now we get an actual quality Dragon Ball product in Dragon Ball Daima. And everyone hates it. It's like, dude, make up your mind, Dragon Ball fans. What the hell? Personally, for me, I'm taking Daima over Super any day of the week. Like, I can't even watch Super. Super has, like, 5 good episodes in the entirety of Dragon Ball Super. So, like, the final episode, I remember, had pretty good animation. The 1-hour special when Goku fought Jiren, and it broke Crunchyroll because, like, so many people were watching it at once. Like, I remember that one had good animation. And then, like, maybe one episode of Goku vs. Hit had good animation, and that's, like, pretty much it. Like, the rest of Dragon Ball Super is bad. I think the problem is that Daima came and GT did not. Yeah, but no one really wanted GT again, because they already tried with GT and it wasn't that great. I personally like GT. Well, I didn't like it at the time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna try to glaze GT out of nowhere. When GT was on the air, I didn't like it, but then after Dragon Ball Super came out, I had to rewatch GT to see, like, if GT was a better take on a sequel to DBZ. And GT was actually better than Super, I thought. Like, GT... Maybe the high points of GT, I don't think are as good as the high points of Super. But I feel like overall, GT is just, like, better written. It's more consistent. Like, there's no really awful points, like in Dragon Ball Super, where it has some really, really bad moments. So, this might sound, like, dirty to say, but I think GT is just a more quality product than Dragon Ball Super was. Okay, what are we even doing? I went on, like, the longest tangent just now talking about Dragon Ball. That's what Dragon Ball does to me, though, because I've been a fan since back in the day when I was a kid watching on Toonami. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to be a Dragon Ball fan forever at this point. Ichigolo says, the premise of GT is good, but bad execution. Love Super Saiyan 4, though. Yeah, that's pretty much the take that everyone has, is like, GT has a lot of good ideas, they just don't do it, or they don't see them through the right way. And then Super Saiyan 4 has got to be, like, the rawest design in the whole series. Super Saiyan 4 is definitely my favorite transformation. Even though people are complaining, they're still watching the latest episode, which means they're all tsundere. Yeah, pretty much. Because you see all these people hating on Daima, but obviously they have to be watching it to know what they're talking about. Man, it's just like, dude, Dragon Ball is the biggest IP in anime. And this, like, to see the way it's treated is just such a... It's such a heartbreak, man. Because how long has it been since Super ended and they haven't brought it back yet? Like, they haven't brought back the anime until we finally just got Daima. Will you watch Sonic 3, Tacho? I haven't even seen Sonic 1 and 2. I actually meant to. Like, I wanted to see both of those movies, but I didn't end up getting the chance. I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie, though. That one was alright. But I heard the Sonic movies were, like, actually pretty good. It's nice to get some love for these old IPs again. Like Sonic, for example, I feel like it was good during the Genesis era and then maybe a little bit in the Dreamcast era, but I feel like Sonic never really got much farther than that, if that makes any sense. Alright, peak coming soon. Bestie, I can't wait for Dear Daddy's summer alt. They better put him in a thong. Oh my god. Yeah, that... Tacho's chat, guys. Everybody give it up for Tacho's chat. We're here standing for the Bara daddies all day long. We got enough waifus in here. Let's get some man service. Oh, does Shirena beat Marnie? There's no way, right? Like, we got color advantage. Yeah, 0 times 3. Nice job, Shirena. And then here comes Marth, too. Remember when this Marth was actually, like, a threatening offensive unit? When they had him defeating Zelgius, Ninja Zelgius in the trailer? I was like, everybody stand back. Marth is this crazy offensive unit. Can't even beat a Grand Hero battle. Like, come on, Marth. Get out of here. That's how insane the power creep has gotten, that even the free-to-play units now are too much for the old 5-star exclusives. That is so sad. That's, like, actually depressing. Alright, what do we want to do here? Do we want to just, like, hide behind Marnie? Or... do we want to try to get Panette some action in here? Yeah, I'm just going to play it safe. I think we'll just rely on Marnie for this. Ain't no reason not to, right? Tasha, what skills do you put on your summoner? Oh, we can show that after this fight. Actually, just recently gave him a bunch of new stuff. So, yeah, his kit is different. We can actually go ahead and check that out. I wish there were more modes that we could use the summoner in. Because right now it's only Mjolnir Strike, which no one really cares about that mode too much. It'd be pretty fun if we could use him in something else. Like if they had a mode where the summoner is like the main character. Alright, I hope we get to see Ectordeer. Or wait, what is it? Oh. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't read that. Jesus. Antonio, man, with no chill in the chat. Jeez. Once again, everybody, give it up for Tacho's chat. We got the best Fire Emblem fans in the house tonight. Trailer is at 11. No, I think the trailer is at 10. At least 10 EST. Mustachio. I feel like they just kind of dropped all the summoner stuff really quick. Yeah, remember in... what was it? In Book 5, I think it was, where we finally got to play as the summoner? Or he showed up on the map as an enemy and he had a sword as a weapon? And that was like a massive deal at the time. People were going nuts. So, like, why did they just give up on the summoner out of nowhere? Faye the Owl is an ally. Dear Daddy stands scare me. Yeah. It's like, dude, it's like Dear Daddy is like their version of Gulveig. It's like the OC that they just love. instantly. What might be Sacred Seal today for Tempest Trial? Oh, I've got no idea. Oh, you know what? They might give us They might actually give us Distant Counter Beast for this Tempest Trial. Considering that we just got the, what you call it? We're about to get Christmas Deer Dudes, so, like, if they're going to give us a, what you call it, a Distant Counter Beast Seal, I feel like now would be the time to do it. This is so ridiculous, by the way. Look at this. Bride Sharena was one of the best Gale Forcers of all time on release. Can't even touch this Grand Hero Battle unit. Oh my god. Marnie is such a trip. What a good unit they released there. Oh, I forgot I was going to show everybody the summoner that I built up. Hold on. Let's see, is there a way that I can, like, pause this for a moment? Is there a way that we can just, like, put this fight on hold and then go check out my summoner? I don't know that there is, unfortunately. Alright, whatever. We'll just keep going. But yeah, I gave my summoner the weapon from Attuned Lilina. And then I gave him Verge of Death, and I just turned him into an AoE spammer. So he's looking pretty good. Okay, that Fa is very scary. Do we have a unit that can just beat Fa? Oh, pretty sure Leon could. Yeah, Ninja Lucina. Yeah, we're definitely going to beat her with this team. Tactical Retreat. Yeah, I could do that. I could use the Tactical Retreat, but at the same time, we might need them later, so I'm going to hang on to them for the time being. This is a very nice Nana, by the way. We got... I don't know if I would have did that, given her Potent 4, because she gets a lot of stuff out of her B skill. Let's see here. What does she do on her weapon? Alright, nullifies non-special DR, and then nullifies specials that have Miracle or DR. So what did her B skill do again? It gave her, like, Desperation, and then... I think it gave her some more stats, and then, like, Canto Rem. Huh. Okay, maybe Potent actually is better than her B skill, but I still wouldn't recommend it, because when she gets her remix, her B skill is probably going to be better than Potent at that point. So, yeah, I don't know if I would have recommended what this guy just did here. Alright, for the time being, let's just make a path for our units to start attacking from. Alright, Scarecrow. I haven't built Marnie yet, but I did get a Attuned Hector. Should I fodder him into her or no? I would hang on to Attuned Hector until you get Shield Fighter to give him. Because really, I mean, the main value of these armored units right now is just... as long as they've got Shield Fighter, they're good. Pretty much. So I wouldn't fodder a Hector until you've got the right stuff on him. Pretty much. Alright, oh my god, no. And then Dear Daddy gets a duo ult with Naughty Twink Claude. Brat Charlie has... we got Horny on main in here. Brat Charlie. Oh, why did I go ahead and do that? What am I, stupid? Now, well, I guess we could do this, right? Oh, actually, no, we can't do that, because he has Canto Curb on his Fa. Alright, great. This is wonderful. Alright, let's just do this, I guess. Imagine that, Canto Curb Fa. Actually putting in work here. Year of the Deer. It was deals 20% of attack for Nana's B skill. Oh yeah, I think she gets like true damage or something. Yo, Tacho, how you doing? What character are you looking forward to on this banner? All right, first of all, how you doing, A-OK? Hopefully you are A-OK. As far as what I'm looking for here, I don't have any unit preferences, but what I do want is to make sure none of the units are as busted as last year's Christmas. I think we can do without that. Like, we don't need every single banner to just be the second coming of Christmas. Every arena team needs an armor breaker nowadays. Well, I don't know about all that, but I mean, check out this Fa. Really nice build on her, but getting completely wrecked by this red unit who has color disadvantage here. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much GG, right? Yep. Alright, Naki Arts. Hey, how you doing, Tacho? Would you be... Or what would be a good Summer Freya build, given the current meta? Alright, unfortunately, Summer Freya's weapon is not that good anymore. So you probably want to swap that out to give her the weapon from... Well, what was her name again? Aether? I think, like, the baby Freya rearmed hero. I think her name is Aether. So you want to grab that weapon. And then you probably want to give her Attack and Speed Excel for the A slot. Probably want to give her Potent or Momentum for the B skill. And then for the C skill, it's like up in the air. There's a lot of good C skills right now. Attack Speed Insighted is pretty good. What else is there? Yeah, probably just Attack Speed Insighted, I guess. Can't think of any, like, particularly crazy C skills for Cavs at the moment. Mundane Physics says Winter Dimitri still feels super underrated to me. Happens when you're on the same banner with Winter Edelgard. Yeah, I mean, like, every single video I remember after that Christmas banner came out, I was just, like, talking mad shit about Winter Dimitri. And I would not hear the end of it from the comments. It's like, dude, you're underrating him so bad. It's like, man, you don't think I tried him before? Or you don't think I've seen him in action? Like, come on, at least give me a little credit. I wouldn't be sleeping on him if I didn't actually give him a proper test, right? Like, I don't know. Some people get very quick to defend units. Does anyone here think Deer Dude might be ultra busted? Potentially more than Fallen Edelgard? Fallen Edelgard? We're still talking about Fallen Edelgard? How long has it been since that unit was good? It feels like a million years. Don't nobody use no Fallen Edelgard anymore. I definitely remember it from your videos, yeah. Yeah, it was like non-stop just Dimitri standing on pretty much all my videos too, because he's not the only Dimitri that I've undersold at some points or another. Alright, we have Kanto on her, right? Yeah. Okay, we have Sigurd Ring, so we're good. Ruby Sakurai. It'll be funny if Insys decides to put Fallen Edelgard in Refine Jail. Nah, they're not going to do that, because she's an Edelgard. Edelgard dev is out of control, man. Oh, what? Wait a minute. I thought we were going to be able to Kanto her out of the way there. I guess I already used Kanto when I repoed Edelgard. Yeah, Peony's going to kill Mikado. Hold on, let me just pop this Dancer Veil right quick. Let's get out of here. Let's not just lose for no reason. Alright, DTM still uses Fallen Edelgard. Yeah, well, you still can because she gets bonus actions. Any unit that gets bonus actions is not going to get power crept because, I mean, that's a whole extra attack that you get to do. So that's never going to age out. But, like, Edelgard herself, Fallen Edelgard, is just not really a unit that I'd be quick to jump on if I was building a team. Certainly not my first choice of unit. Seen a lot of legendary Selefs here. I guess because it's his bonus season, but I don't know. I didn't know so many people had legendary Selef built up. Pretty nice build on him, too. You can take a look at that real quick. Nice background, too. He's got the Asker background. Yeah, no quarter, Fire Flood boost, Breath of Life 4. It seems pretty legit to me. Picked him up in Hall of Forms, too. He's got the... Or, not Hall of Forms, but, what's the other one? I can't even... Binding Worlds, that's the one. Trailer is in 8 minutes. Okay, we gotta speed things up here a little. I always do this. I pay more attention to chat than the actual game, and then we gotta, like, rush all the way at the end. Alright, let's make sure we get this over with real quick here. Let's go ahead and pop her duo skill, get that AoE, and get her out of the way. Alright, and then... Alright, we can go ahead and do this and get her out of the way. That's probably good enough. Like, I don't think we need to do anything else this turn. Alright, Antonio says, I just hope they don't hard counter extra attacks. More traps and ice tiles and the like. Well... If they release a passive that counters extra actions, I think we're going to be in a lot of trouble at that point, because Aether Raids, like, that would be the death of Aether Raids if we can't use extra actions anymore. Because I know Gale Forcing is really, like, brain dead easy, and it makes Aether Raid's defense, like, almost impossible to work. But at the same time, if we have a skill that, like, stops enemies from using extra actions, that would lead to a lot of other problems. So, let's pray that we don't get a counter to bonus actions just all that quickly. Alright, do they release the new Engage Ring character on last month? No, last month wasn't an Engage hero. Last month, we got Lay Radar and Needhogger. I don't know about this month, though. I don't know if we're getting an Emblem hero this month. Alright, we got 3 fights to go in 5 minutes. Alright, let's get this wrapped up here. Oh, by the way, check out this Carla that I built up. Yeah, Bunny Carla, the secret sauce. Basically just gave her all the good stuff. Yeah, so I set her on my defense team in place of Ninja Lucina. Hopefully she'll be able to make a difference, but I don't know. It's kind of early to say. Huh. Alright, how does Felix do against these guys? Probably not the greatest. Alright, but we can just get him out of the way. We don't need to worry. Alright, yo, Tacho, haven't been here for a while. Been sick and had a viral infection in my nose. Ooh, that sucks. Kage Ryuji. I hope you're doing better. I mean, a viral infection. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Alright, let's go ahead and do that, I guess. Alright, Felix, get rid of him, and then get rid of her. Is Potent better on Carla than Momentum? Well, it depends, because, I mean, it depends on what kind of special you want to give her. If you're going to go for AoE Carla, then obviously Momentum. But Potent has, like, a couple of tricks up its sleeve where the extra attack can break through stuff like Shield Fighter and Miracle and stuff like that. So, Potent is actually, like, the secret sauce right now. It's got a lot of good matchups in those melee combats where you need it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would say Potent is better than Shield Fighter overall, but certainly it's a good skill. Alright, hopefully... Alright, Gulvig should be able to just sweep right here. Alright, yeah, pretty easy. God, I love this Gulvig so much. Summer Gulvig has got to be, like, the best PvE unit in the game. Like, just 4 actions off of a ranged, like, nuker like her is just so nuts. Alright, we'll try to reset a little, see if we can get a better score than 768. Alright, wow, that is 776, Jesus. Okay. That worked a little too well there. Watch us lose now right at the end because I did that. Oh, great. The dreaded Ninja Lucina, too. Alright, that's not looking too good for us. Hopefully Sigurd can just, like, whoop some ass real quick for us and get us out of here. Alright, that lone wolf effect. Okay, hear me out. What if the new Deer Dude became so tanky that he was effectively impossible to kill as a unit with absurd 55 base defense and 60 res and can heal 10 HP after each action or combat? Alright, now you're speaking the crazy talk there. We definitely do not want that. I mean, the regular Mythic Deer Dude, I think he's already a really good unit. Under no circumstance do we need him to get power crept already. It's like power creeping Hathroom. Like, dude, she's still super good. There's just no reason to have to do that. Meanwhile, it's probably about to happen anyway, so we're just completely boned. Alright, there we go. We got our Arena Assault run in. Literally got a minute to go for trailer, so... Alright, yeah, top 100, pretty good. Alright, trailer should be up. Let me just go ahead and start refreshing X. we'll turn this ugly chat off too, by the way, why not? Once again, guys, forgive me for how ugly the chat turned out looking here. But there wasn't much I could do about that. Alright, also, if you see the trailer, by the way, no spoilers. Okay, there we go. We've got the trailer. Found it on X. Let's see if it's on YouTube. Okay, yes. Trailer is on YouTube. All right, we'll check it out on YouTube. All right, fellas, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this bad boy? This one is the big one. All right, fellas, we are back. We got some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have the Christmas trailer here to go ahead and take a look at. So let's make sure that it's on 1080p. And let's run this bad boy. See what's up. Now, we already know who's going to be on here. Ector Deer and Hortensia. Seems like some pretty obvious silhouettes, but who else is going to be on here? Let's find out. Okay, start. Oh, wow. What the hell? Whoa, hold up. That is hilarious, bro. What the hell? Tiny Leon and Fomortis. Dark of Night. Okay. God damn. That is so funny. Why is he so tiny? Tiny Leon. Okay, all right. Let's see what you got here, big boy. Big boy and little boy. So, Fomortis, red beast armor type. Drawn by the legendary Daisuke Izuka. Awesome. He's literally just holding Leon. Like he's... Dude, it's Obelisk the Tormentor and Kaiba. Fomortis' English voice lines will be added at a later date, by the way. They've been doing that a lot. Like, what's the deal with that? They can't get the voice acting in time? Oh, he's got a scarf, too? Oh, wow. Kind of a nice touch there for Fomortis with that scarf. Takes a lot of the intimidation factor off. Okay, so Ice Ravager, or Icy Ravager, 14 might, 1 range, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn and at the start of enemy phase, except for summoner duels, if special cooldown count is at its max value, grants -1 cooldown count. Okay. If foe initiates combat, or if the foe's HP is over 75% at the start of combat, inflicts a penalty on foes' attack and defense equal to 20% of unit's defense at the start of combat +6. Unit deals +X damage, where X is the total value of number of foes defeated by unit's team on the current team and the number of foes that have already performed an action. Times 3 + 10. With a max of 19. Jesus. That's a very interesting effect. For current turn, player phase and enemy phase are counted separately, excluding AoEs. Alright, also reduce damage from foes' attacks by X, and neutralize effects that inflict guard on unit. And also, if unit's special cooldown count is at its max value after combat, grants -1 cooldown count after combat. Okay, and then he's got the Armored Beast transformation. Attack up 2, and then distant counter. Alright, then we have Aegis there. Okay, we already know what he's got in his Beast skill if he's got Aegis. Alright, welcome the second shield fighter. Yep. How'd I know? Briar Far Save? What? Dude, how are they gonna power creep the power crept Far Save already? Dude, we just got twin Far Save. Why are you power creeping that? Oh my god. Okay, what is that? Leaden or Laden Regrets? Is that how you say that? Laden Regrets? If unit can transform, transformation effects gain if unit is in 2 spaces of a beast or dragon ally, or if number of adjacent allies other than beasts or dragons is less than or equal to 2 as a trigger condition. Alright, if defending an eighth raids at the start of turn 1, transforms, if conditions for transforming are met. Alright, also, if unit is transformed or if the foe initiates combat, inflicts attack and defense -10 on the foe. Reduce damage from foe's follow-up attack by 80%. Follow-up attack normally means regular hit. Yeah, okay, so Brave attack DR as well. And reduce percentage of foe's non-special DR by half. And then if foe initiates combat, after combat, the closest foes in 4 spaces of target who have yet to act have their action end immediately. Okay. So, more action ending, but thank God we've got Kanto Curb nowadays. So, not that big of a problem. Alright, then he's got Shield Fighter again, which this is your chance to pick up the fodder for it if you haven't gotten your copy of Ice Fiorm. And then here we go, Briar Far Save. What the hell is this? If the foe with a range of 2 initiates combat against an ally with 2 spaces of unit, triggers save on unit. And then if the foe's range is 2, grants attack and defense of 4 to unit, and reduce damage from foe's first attack by 5, including their Brave attack, and unit's next attack deals damage equal to 40% of the foe's attack damage prior to reduction. Wow. Bro, they really just power crept twin Far Save, didn't they? So they know that Shield Fighter is better than running Armored Blaze and Sturdy Beast and like all of those one-and-done, non-pierceable DR effects. So why not just give a Far Save skill that powers up Shield Fighter? So yeah, Shield Fighter just solidifies itself even harder now as the best B skill. And we already power crept twin Far Save. Bro. Oh man, what is the rest of this banner even going to look like? God damn it. I literally just summoned for all these crazy armored units too. And now I got to get better skills on them already. All right, so here he is against Summer Petra. I don't know why. like, what did Summer Petra do to deserve this? Almost killed him, too. Interesting. Wow. Damn, Summer Petra. Okay, here we have female Shez. What? What is this? One of them variety banners where we just get one of everything? So we have Sacred Stones. We've got 3 Hopes. We're going to get Engage, and we're going to get Fire Emblem Heroes as well, because we know Hortensia and Deer Dude are on here. So female Shez going to be a Green Dagger Cavalry type. Okay. Was not expecting her to be on this banner. But she does look very cute there. Okay, so 40 HP, 59 attack, 54 speed. Probably getting +6 to both from something. So why don't we say 53 attack and then 48 speed? And then 30 defense and 22 res. Okay. Alright, so Red Fist Blades, 8 might, 2 range, -1 special trigger, brave attacking. At the start of turn, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants attack and speed up 6, incited, and special cooldown charge +1 per attack to unit and allies in 2 spaces for 1 turn. That is nuts. Giving incited support like that is pretty bananas. Okay, also at the start of turn, or at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants a bonus to all stats equal to the number of foes in 3 rows or 3 columns, centered on unit times 3 + 5 with a max of 14. Deals damage equal to 20% of speed. Reduce damage from foes' first attack by 7, including their brave attack. And then we have Dagger 7. Alright, then we got Luna as the special. Okay, so she's got to be effective against everything, right? Like, just like the legendary Shez was. Swift Ice. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats of 8. Reduce damage from foes' first attack by 30%. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes' follow-ups and prevent units' follow-ups, and reduce the percentage of foes' non-special DR by half. If unit initiates combat against a non-dragon, non-beast infantry foe, and unit speed is better than the foe's speed +20, grants effective against all weapons to unit in combat. Otherwise, if unit initiates and unit speed is better than the foe's speed +5, grants effective against all weapon types. So, yeah. I mean, this is going to be a really good unit now, considering that effective damage with brave attacking is pretty good. Like, that brave attacking is the only chance you have to beat Shield Fighter. Either that or potent. So, her having that is going to be really good. And then she's also just effective against everything. Okay, full disarms. Gotta love that, right? So we're already power creeping potent disarm, which came out earlier this year. Bro, can anything last? Is anything sacred in Fae? Can anything go untainted, please? Inflicts speed and defense -X on the foe, where X is the total number of bonus effects active on unit, excluding stat bonuses, and the penalty effects active on foe, excluding stat penalties, ×2 + 4, with a max of 12, and nullifies guard. While attacking an AR, if unit ends movement on a space with a bolt trap or heavy trap, cancels the trap, and then lowers the hex trap's HP by 10. So, alright, what do we got here? Nullify guard, speed and defense -12. God damn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, then she's got Pulse Smog, this garbage, which, you know, honestly, that's actually pretty good on her because she can actually make use of the scowl effect. That's hilarious, man. She will actually be able to make better use of that than the legendary male Shez does. Alright, so here she is against Emblem Ike with color disadvantage, and I'm sure she's just going to beat his ass. Yep, pretty much. Emblem Ike, not even good anymore. Not even a good unit anymore. Alright, so here we go with Hortensia. Dude, Hortensia got plastic surgery. What the hell? Bro. She gained like 3 cup sizes from Engage. What the hell? Hortensia was not packing the goods like that. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so here we go with Busty Hortensia for some reason. Colorless staff, cavalry type. Okay. Alright, so stats right here. We got 40 HP. Let's just assume she's at +6, so 57 attack, 46 speed, 17 defense, and then 30 res. Okay. Oh, she has a new assist for staff types. Okay, Snowman staff, 14 might, 2 range, -1 special trigger. If unit can move to a space in 2 spaces, or unit can move to a space in 2 spaces of any ally in 2 spaces. So she's got self-warping. If a rally or a movement assist is used by unit, grants foe penalty doubler and special cooldown count -1 to unit, target ally, and allies in 3 spaces of target ally. Okay, that's really good. Alright, then also, if unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants a bonus to all stats, or a bonus to attack and speed equal to 6 plus 20% of unit speed at the start of combat. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes follow-ups and prevent units follow-ups, and deals plus 20% damage based on speed during combat, excluding on AoEs. And then also, if calculates damage from staff like other weapons is not active, damage from staff is calculated after combat damage is added. Alright, so she kind of has Wrathful Staff built in, but not fully. Okay, Ice Lock. Brand new assist for these healers. This skill is treated as a rally assist. Recovers 40 HP to units, or 40 HP of units attack with a min of 6 to target, and grants defense and res up 6 to target for 1 turn. And also, if there is no Divine Vein Ice currently applied by unit or allies, applies Divine Vein Ice to spaces 2 spaces away from target for 1 turn, excluding spaces occupied by a foe and destructible terrain other than Divine Vein Ice, and warp spaces in rival domains. And then also, if used on turn 2 onwards, also grants another action to unit and inflicts restrict movement to 1 space on unit and pair up cohort through the next action. Effects that can trigger on turn 2 onward will not trigger again for 2 turns after triggering. Wow. So healers just got a Divine Vein Ice assist that gives them another action. So everyone is Brave Robin now, basically. Or every staff unit is now Brave Robin. Basically, you want to give this to your rearmed Hortensia, by the way, so she can duplicate that. So Hortensia holding it down for herself, it looks like. Alright, then we have Holy Pressure, Attack and Speed Catch 4, Poetic Justice, and Twinkling Anima. So at the start of turn, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants Attack and Speed up 6, Canto 1, and the following status to unit and allies in 3 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Nullify penalties on unit during combat. Okay, pretty good. Also, at the start of turn, if unit's HP is over 25%, inflict speed and res -7, panic, and discord on the closest foe, and any foe in 3 spaces of those foes. So now we're chaining to 3 spaces, not just 2 spaces. And also, if unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack and speed up 5, neutralize effects that inflict guard on unit, and reduce percentage of foes' non-special DR by half. Okay. God damn, that's pretty good. Bro, the Christmas banner never has any chill, I swear to God. It's always like this. Alright, and then she sets up the ice in front of Gold Mary, who was the target of her assist. So, I mean, yeah, all your staff units are now Brave Robin at home, pretty much. Alright, so there's the attack. She just throws a bunch of presents and a snowball and a snowman at the enemy. Alright, sure. Alright, so who's going to be our duo / harmonic hero? Who is this? Oh. Wait, so that means Ector Deer is going to be the Grand Hero or the Tempest Trial unit. I don't know how I feel about this. Double Alir duo, that seems... Well, I guess they did double Byleths before, right? That was last year's Christmas, so... What does that mean? We're going to get double Robins next year? Or, like, double Corins? Wait, meeting another me is the greatest gift of the winter festival. I feel the same. So, that's the most vain thing you could ever say. Oh, wow, how awesome is this Christmas? I got to meet myself. Okay. Man, all the Alear stands from Three Houses, all those characters like Fram and Clan just standing Alear all day. It's gotten to her head, apparently. So, Alear is going to be the one taking the front, and Alear is going to be the backpack. Your guess is mine as to which Alear is which. Blue Dragon infantry type, so not in armor. Very interesting. Also, Alear's English voice lines will be implemented in the future. Do they have no budget to get English voice acting at the same time anymore? Bro, Faye has fallen off. What's going on here? Can't even get voice acting right? Okay, so I guess male Alear is the guy. Yeah, male Alear is going to be in front, and then female Alear is the backpack. And here they are up against Lay Radar. Okay, Wintry Arts, 11 Might, 1 range, -1 special trigger, Brave attacking. At start of turn, if unit is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants Divinely Inspiring to unit and allies in 2 spaces. If unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants all stats of 5, inflicts a penalty on foes, all of their stats equal to the number of distinct game titles among allies in 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 4, with a max of 10. Unit deals plus X damage, where X is 5 times the total number of distinct game titles among allies, excluding unit, and the number of engaged allies, excluding unit, with a max of 15, excluding AoEs, and then reduce damage from foes' first attack by X during combat, including their Brave attack. Huh. Okay, also, if foes' range is 2, then you get adaptive damage. So, Divinely Inspiring grants a bonus to all stats equal to X times 3, where X is the number of allies with Divinely Inspiring in 3 spaces of unit, excluding unit, with a max of 2. Alright, that's not that much. Alright, also grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before foe's first attack. Oh, wow. Really? So we're getting like half a Lagoo's friend there. And then also when unit deals damage to foe during combat, recovers X times 4 HP to unit during combat. So that's like 8 HP, and then they're a Brave attack unit, so they get back 16 essentially with each attack. Huh. Okay, and then we have Dragon's Roar here. Okay, Emblem's Miracle, this is just like completely taken off of the legendary male Alear, so basically distant counter, all stats of 9. He's got the Miracle thing. He's got 40% DR on the enemy's first and Brave attack. Alright, Speed and Res Spiked Wall, so another one of these tier 4, or I guess at this point tier 5 Bulwarks. And then even Res Wave D. I'm not too sure about them, honestly. Like, yeah, look at that. They just got their asses beat by Lay Radar, who is not known for being a player phaser. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. Alright, Duo Skill, neutralize any penalty effect on unit and allies in 3 spaces of unit. And grants the following to unit and those allies for 1 turn. Neutralize foe bonuses during combat. Reduce percentage of foes' non-special DR by half. And then also, once used, Duo Skill can't be activated again right away. Every 3rd turn you can use it. So, reusable Duo Skill. Neutralizing penalties is good. Like, that's a good effect for sure. I don't know about them, though. Like, they don't really seem that crazy. I'm not impressed. They can't run Null C Echo either, so you'd have to run, like, hard Null C4 on them. Wow. Why was everything else more impressive than the duo hero? Yeah, I think, honestly, like, Shez, I feel like, is probably the most valuable unit here. And then there we have Ectordeer, who's going to be a blue beast. I don't know what his movement type is going to be. Maybe cavalry again, or maybe armor, who knows. We'll have to wait and find out. Hopefully he's good, though. Alright, and then we should be able to spark, like, 4 times on this banner. Yeah, of course. Okay, so like every Christmas, we're able to spark 4 times, so that's good. I mean, obviously, Fomortis is a great unit to summon because he's got Shield Fighter, and then he's also got the Power Crept Twin Farsave, which only makes Shield Fighter even better. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I think Fomortis and Shez are like the high-value units here. Shez's damage is just gonna be, like, ludicrous. And then for support, I think Hortensia looks really good. Her assist is going to be amazing for these staff-type units, and then her support is really good. So, yeah, any one of those 3 I think are good. Not very high on Alir, honestly. I don't really think they did a good job with him. I think he's kind of undertuned a little bit. They didn't even upgrade his ace skill from the legendary version. So, yeah, I guess there you guys go. That is my take on this banner. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And this is your boy Tacho signing out, so take care. And I guess I'll catch y'all again tomorrow when we get the data mines and we find out exactly how good Christmas Deer Dude is going to be. So, yeah. That's all for tonight. Take care. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, no 4-star again. Yeah, it looks that way, Marcelo. Alright, Tacho. His attack animation screams Tome animation duo Alir. Yeah, I'm saving to see who wins Choose Legends 9 next month. Fomortis and Hortensia carry. They missed out on not making him a banner unit. Yeah, I think a lot of people would have preferred to summon for Deer Dude than probably Hortensia. Like, they could have put Hortensia as the Tempest Trial and had Deer Dude on the banner. But in that same regard, it's going to be easier to build this guy because he's going to be a free-to-play plus 10. If he's an armored unit, he might even score as high as Marnie does because he's going to have a preference weapon. And if he's armor type, then he could be the second coming of Marnie for all we know. So, yeah, I think it's probably for the best that he ended up being free-to-play. Wait, hold on. There's a strike? There is a strike going on right now. I think at least that's what the Twitter said. I don't even know. The strike is because they don't want to get their voices to be fed into AI, which was very clear to them that their companies would do it. Oh. It defeats the purpose of them even having a job if they're just there now to feed the machines, to spit out content they don't get paid for. Well, don't they have, like, some kind of union for that? Like, if your voice can be, like, your intellectual property. So if they make an AI of your voice, you get paid anytime they use that. Like, you get a percentage of whatever the profits is. I guess they got to figure that out, right? But, yeah, wow. AI just ruining everything. Once again, huh? Alright, well, I guess that's going to wrap us up for the time being, guys. Oh, hold on. Before we leave, let's just take a look at what the inheritances are for the new passives, because they've been posting that now. Alright, so here we go. This is the inheritances for the new passives. Alright, so Spike Wall, we already know that's just Bulwark again. So infantry only and melee only. Ice Lock is only for staff, which obviously we knew that. Full Disarm is for only dagger-type units, and not armors either. Not that there would be a dagger armor you'd want to use in the first place, but I mean, kind of... like cheating the armors a little bit there. Yeah, but infantry, cavalry, and flying dagger types. And then Briar Far Save, obviously, is for armored only. Alright, so there we go with the inheritances, pretty much. Yeah, not much else to say. A lot of this we could have just figured out on our own. So, yeah, guys, I think we're going to call it a day there. We're going to end the live stream. Thanks to everyone for stopping by and chilling while we took a look at some Christmas goodness. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow when we get the data mines.